Hey YouTube, what's up? It's Steve Murph, and today I'm going to show you how to replace the liftgate door actuator on a Chevy Trailblazer. Mine is a 2002, and just to show you guys the part, this is what the part looks like. That right there. This is the liftgate door actuator, and I got mine from Dorman as like $150 off of eBay, and you can see right there, that's the part number. And this says it'll fit a 2002 Chevy Trailblazer. Looks just like the old actuator. So we're gonna get into that. That's part number 931298. And what I'm gonna use tool-wise today is I'm gonna use my DeWalt impact driver on the lowest setting, which is 25 foot-pounds, and then these two T-Torx bits. And I think it's like a T30 or T35 and a T15. They're unmarked on my sets. So if you have a T10 through T40, you should be just fine to take these off. I have a wide range that came with my toolbox. So I'm gonna show you guys next where the part's located and how we're gonna get in there and get to it. And really quick before we begin, I just wanna let you guys know I have another video on how to remove the back trim panel that's going to be covering this part, so check that video out. I'm going to have it at the very end of this video as one of those pop-up videos. It's going to be down in the link below, and it's also on my channel under the automotive maintenance playlist. Alright, so now the time you guys have been waiting for, we're going to get into the car. Let's go. So here's the back of my Chevy Trailblazer, and I got lights all over the place so you guys can see what's going on. But I have the liftgate opened so I can see where the part is, and that is where the old actuator is. So I'm gonna do my best to show you guys me removing this part and everything that I have to do to get the old one out. But really quick, on inspection, you can see there's one plug here, an electrical cord. There's another one down inside. Then there are a few of these clips, right? I need to remove the metal piece. I think the plastic piece stays on, but I'm thinking you just remove that clip and it'll come right out. And there's one more right down there, up here. Oh wow, that's the easy way. You want to get it out quickly. So your screws getting in, you see that right there is your smaller T, and on the other side, really quick, here are your other screws. So first you take these out, and then that'll allow the actuator to come out through the opening. You can get to the other screws, dismount the cables and whatnot. All right, so I'm gonna get to these, and we're gonna get those right out. Love this drill. So we're gonna go in nice and easy. I'm gonna bump up the power a little bit. There we go, that's broken free. These seem like they're really in there. They do not want to come out. So just be careful when you're doing this project. That's why I love having a power tool. We're gonna get that, we don't want it to lose. There we go. And I can see the actuator is getting loose on the inside. Alright, there we go. The bolts are removed. And now we can apparently pull this out. Yeah, it looks like it's loose. Alright guys, D Murph bringing you the best views. So we're gonna disconnect the cables. There's a little tab you lift up, pull right off. There's one more down in here. Yeah. And you see this thing really gets loose after you pull out those first few. So I'm taking out this cable right here. Excuse my hand. There we go. So the power is now disconnected, and next we just need to undo the yellow bits. So on closer inspection, it looks like there's little yellow clips right in there. Let's see if we can get you close up. There it is. and that looks like the way you can pull those metal poles out. So that's what I'm gonna try to do. Instead of undoing these clips right up here, the red and the blue, we're just gonna go for the yellow and see if it comes out. Okay guys, so this job actually won't be too bad because you'll see that on the doorman, there we go, it has red bits to take the place of the yellow bits. So you can actually break the old yellow bits and use the new red bits. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with my screwdriver, and I have a pair of pliers as a backup to break off these yellow bits and get that pull out. So what I did that was really easy here is I just applied pressure and bent the yellow piece so the metal would pop right up through. And that got it out pretty easy. We got this right here. So again, apply pressure up and use your screwdriver to open up those yellow. Since this side one is a little difficult to move the yellow pieces and push up at the same time, I got my little nifty tool here with this little needle nose. That should give me the precision I need. I also have a hooked one I'm gonna try too. I'm gonna do two at the same time and see if that'll help me pry it out. Alright guys, we got it out. So if you use this to come behind the little yellow piece and pull towards you and push up with your finger at the same time, it'll pop right out. Alright, our last step is to bring out these smaller screws. Again, I think they're like T15s or something. The drill set to the small setting, 25 foot-pounds. We really don't need much more than that. Just bring this out. There we go. I got one screw. And two screws. And this door lock actuator is free to come out. I'm going to clean up this compartment. It looks a little dusty. I wonder if that's what caused it to fail. And then we'll get the new one installed. And this metal bracket doesn't want to let it out. Come on. There we go. Now it's time for install. So we'll just pick up this metal piece, slide this in right underneath. Alright. And we know that goes right there. This clip goes in right here. And this clip we know goes in on this end. So now that we got that in there, we're going to reinstall these smaller screws, which I got them attached. You just line your holes up. So we'll use it gently. Yeah, it looks like it's you guys be careful with the assembly. There you go. Wasn't quite sure if those are threaded, but they went in pretty easy. Everything looks good from this angle. So next is reattach the metal pulls. There's one. And there's two. Okay, so now that we got the screws in, two things that I learned is don't hold on to this when you're putting that in. It's very fragile. It came undone a little bit and I had to super glue it back on. and it might be best to put the mounts on before we plug the lock in. So when I put these in a second ago, and it actually activated the motor. So if this thing is mounted into the back and the motor activates, everything should be fine. So I'm going to secure that, so if the motor does activate, that'll stay in place. Okay guys, so we're going to go ahead and screw these in. You've seen this in the beginning, so it's just the same. I really hope I didn't buy a crappy part. Alright, last one. And the new part's in place. Alright, so we got it secure from the back. We're going to do reconnecting. Looks like everything's okay. So I'm going to tighten the back with a higher torque setting, and then we'll test this out. There we go. Alright guys, time for the moment of truth. Let's see if this thing works. Sounds like it is working. Alright. So we got it locked. It's not open. And unlocked. And for our last test, let's do the top one. Alright, so locked, won't come out, unlocked. Alright, so that's great news. That locking mechanism is working. The shenanigans that went on inside when I was trying to install didn't break it or anything. I'm really happy because it's $150. Of course, if you have any questions, comment down below. I'm going to reassemble the back trim panel and enjoy my car. It's so great that the trunk opens again and doesn't make that crazy annoying noise. You can just hear it's completely normal. So guys, I hope this video helped you. If you like it, give me a like, subscribe to this channel. I'm going to be making a whole lot more Trailblazer videos. I also do food videos and adventure vlogs. Alright guys, until next time.